We got some major breaking news. Safety Derwin James is going to remain a Charger for the next 3 years as he signed a mega deal today. And we're going to get into that in just a second. But first, just want to welcome you back to the Charged Up podcast. My name is Dan. Thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as it does really help grow my channel. I appreciate you guys so much for that. So let's get into it. Our the captain of our defense, essentially. Just zoom in here for you. Five-time Pro Bowl selection Derwin James now has become the highest paid safety for the second time in his career after agreeing today to a 3-year, $25.2 million per year extension that includes $57.5 million guaranteed per The Athletic first and David, I'm not sure what his name, but this is reported by Adam Schefter. But you heard it here first, everybody. We got Derwin James locked up. I remember a few years ago when we first got Harbaugh and Ortiz, and there was some rumors going around that maybe this new regime wants to trade Derwin James, and I was like, please God, no, do not trade this guy. And then when Jim Harbaugh had his opening press conference, he made it very clear that Derwin James was one of his favorites, and I was so relieved, because this guy, I mean, you can play him in cover 3 short, you can play him in the box, you can send him on a blitz. He can hit. He's a big-time hitter, actually. He's a sure tackler. He's a ball hawk. He's a leader. He's a captain. This is the guy we needed. And yes, I believe he's 31. Okay, so he's getting paid till he's 34. He's healthy, though. That's another big thing about this, is that, this guy, he had some injury issues early on in his career, but ever since, he's been completely healthy. And under this type of defense where they use that speed nickel, where this guy here, instead of playing in a traditional safety position, comes up and plays the nickel slot a lot, which means the quarterback's going, okay, are you man, are you zone, or are you blitzing? And as we've seen in the past, when he decides to blitz, it's not a very fun time for the offensive line because they got their own guys to block. So usually what the offense would do is have a running back block Derwin James. Well, here's the problem. I don't know if there's a running back in the league, maybe Mark Henry. What's his face? Derrick Henry from the Ravens. Maybe he's big enough and strong enough to block him, but every other running back that tries to block Derwin James gets absolutely ran over. It is beautiful to see. They know they can't stop it. They just try to get the ball out before, or they got to call a timeout because it's a mismatch nightmare when this guy jumps up on the line. Also, he can cover. We saw him get interceptions. He's not like the best ball hawk in the league, but he's very good at that. Plays cover 3 very well. Can play cover 2. He's got it all. Not to mention, you watch his attitude in the locker room, his attitude towards his teammates, his coaches, the pregame speeches. I mean, this dude is he's the man. And I'm so glad we get to see him, continue to see him, in this beautiful Chargers jersey, because we need him for a few more years, and hopefully, we can continue to surround him and our other leaders like Justin Herbert, surrounded them with talent. Let's get them back to the playoffs again, and for the love of God, we got to make sure we get these guys a win, and hopefully even a Super Bowl. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you like this signing? I heard a lot of people complaining, well, I think this is too much money for a safety. It's a lot, but hey, when you're arguably the best safety in the league, you're gonna break the ceiling, right? Like, you're gonna break records. That's how NFL players began to make so much money in the first place, is because they negotiated, more money came into the league, and the more they push for it, like, eventually Justin Herbert will probably be the highest paid quarterback again, like he was a few years ago when he signed his deal. But since then, about 5 or 6 other guys, if not more, have signed deals who are worth more than that. One quarterback signs a deal, the next guy up at that level is going to get a little bit more and a little bit more, and that's what happens with every position. That's how they get this money. I don't care that it's a lot. In fact, I would have even paid a little bit more considering the cap space we have, but either way, I'm so glad we got this done. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and let me know what you think in the comments section about this great re-signing from the Los Angeles Chargers. Take care, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.